Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, I've been hugely impressed with what I've seen so far from this guy, Jude Bellingham. You don't become a regular at one of Europe's leading teams at 17 unless you're very, very special. And he's the epitome of, if you're good enough...
Takes a shot! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Belgium with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And he's there to clear it. And now they can spring out of defence. Messi tries one from range. And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Bellingham. Now it's Kane. Puyol kept his eye on it, and he's there. Diaz is herring after that one. Messi. And here's Kane. And reclaimed it in a trice. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. He's shifting through the... And a chance! Goal! Belgium! And there is your opener. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
Belgium have fired themselves in front.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Seedorf cuts it out. Puyol. Oh, good spread. And he's quick to return it. Yamal providing an outlet on that flank.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
He's onside, and he's managed to... Real chance! And he's stuck it away! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
One sweeping move, and Seedorf! Oh, he's been caught on it here. Bellingham. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Great vision. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Bellingham. And they can counter here. Looking for the run. Oh, strongly challenged there. Kane was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's Kane. Shot a goal! And needless to say, that deserved better.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Messi picks it up from the goal kick. Cross in, looks like a good one. Anderson. And it's Bellingham. Opts for safety. Pacho. He's beaten the last man. Oh, super. Yamal! Goal! Belgium! And they're back in front.
Well, he had time to weigh up the fact that the keeper was vulnerable, and he duly lobbed him.
Belgium with the lead. Now that... Can he finish? And that's a tiny finish. It's the moment they all wanted. A goal in his 100th game. That is a super smooth goal. Beautiful manoeuvring of the ball and splendid authority in the finish.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
Quite a game this, all square again.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
It's their second corner of the game. And he's gone back, tries a shot! And again! Well, now it's a race for the ball. No way through, so... And the shot! And that is wildly off target.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Turns back here, probably the best option. Pacho. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Now Anderson. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Picked out brilliant. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, that's majestic! And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got it...
And that is indeed the final act. Well, we have quite a thrilling narrative here. Despite their early setback, they are now the ones in the driving seat, and all of a sudden things are looking pretty rosy. The midway point of the game.
Well, I can tell you it's been an absolutely fantastic watch, Peter. I wish I could come here every week. It's been wonderfully open, wonderfully tense, and beautifully unpredictable now.
Well, this has been a half full of thrills, and the margins are tight. Just one in it, 3-2 at the break.
Substitution in progress.
So let's get the ball rolling. Diaz. Lovely feet. Seedorf.
Such good technique.
And here's Cruyff. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Kane, renowned for his long-range shooting. Alaba. And it's Serginho. And it's Messi. He's in a great position here. This might spell danger. Kante deals with that comfortably. Can he get on the end of this? Yamal. He has found the way through. In it comes.
Belgium clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Oh, can he get onto this? And he was quick to react. And here's Mbappe. The ball has bounced loose now. And claimed it back swiftly. Anderson. Bellingham. Now Alaba. Marquinhos. Hakimi. A probing pass. Messi picks it up out wide. Oh, good effort! He's got a goal! And there's the goal they've been looking for. satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
That could spell trouble. That's a throw. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. He's not got that quite right. Diaz running with the ball. Conte just eases him off the ball. Alaba. Now it's Mbappe. He's found a way through. Nice physical challenge. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Well, that pass isn't the best. Marquinhos. Could be danger here, and he shoots! And that's in! And that is a genuine ground-eat-me-up moment.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
Substitution on the field. Number 19.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Number 13.
Just
Bellingham.
one in it now.
Coming on the field.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the
Diego.
belief is back.
Number 22.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Substitution.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Serginho. Nicely spread.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Serginho. Distributed tidily. Serginho is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Showing good feet. Good ball, good take. It's out for a goal kick. Belgium appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time. And the shot! Played towards the front line. Pinches it off him. Messi. That is Conte. It's a promising position. And this is Kante. Oh, good climb! Oh, that was no routine save.
Mbappe is offering a right smile there. This is the time you need that pace.
Oh, that's fabulous. Great ball, and he's in here.
Munich can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Oh, perfectly measured that. It's a pretty loose pass. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Deep into stoppage time. Opportunity for Beckenbauer. And here's Mbappe. Referee has just said play on. And that will be the final act. So the winner's bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. There's the whistle. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Guardiola, Peter, is a fella...
He's going for goal! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And now a sudden chance to counter. And here's Diaz. Now the delivery. Nice interception, well timed. Chance! And again! Goal, Milan! Yamal at his razor-sharp best there.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
So, a breakthrough already. And he's worked it through. He's having a hit! And he has kept it out somehow.
Messi clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Nice looking ball. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And he's managed to get free. Tacho kept his eye on it, and he's there. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Kane! Kane! Oh, it's hit the post! Oh, didn't catch it right.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Good ball, good take. And it's McAllister. Big chance! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
This looks promising. McAllister. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. He'll try from distance. Drogba. Gerrard. Cute ball now. How can he reach it? A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Munich clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Anderson. Now it's Drogba.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. He's found a way through. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Oh, that's fabulous. Vardiol, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And the shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
It's their second corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence. Hakimi. Messi.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
That's good play. Shot. Can he finish? He's got a goal! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
That is a super smooth goal, beautiful manoeuvring of the ball, and splendid authority in the finish.
Speed of thought, speed of action, that's another really clever finish.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Ball swung in. That should be the goalkeepers, and it is. Messi is always looking to break lines. Zielinski, and he's quick to return it. Oh, well played, well sorted out. McAllister. Looking to play him in. That's an excellent interception. Now, can they get him away? For Messi.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Now it's McAllister. Yamal. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, both sides would have expected a closely fought match, and that's pretty much what we've got so far. The early exchanges, I think, in this second half will be worth keeping an eye on to see if any adjustments have been made to change things.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Anderson, now it's Kane. Neymar kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Well, good play on the left-hand side here. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Great chance! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
So, third corner of the game. And it's been taken short. Shapes to shoot! And now a sudden chance to counter. Looking for options for movement. Tries to play it through. And that is expertly dealt with.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Gerrard.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And the keeper gets his hands on it. Osimhen. He won't be happy with that one. Alaba. And it's Serginho. Pacho. Marquinhos. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Nicely worked. He's having a shot! And there's a goal! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Peter, I can tell you, that was nothing short of a cold-blooded execution.
And yes, it's him again. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. So a big, big chance now from 12 yards. Donnarumma must save this. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Well, he dipped into a world of focus then and dismissed any distraction.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Neymar. Drogba dominates aerially so often. And here's Osimhen. Serginho. Messi. Serginho. Kane. He's picked his way through. Oh, he's got a chance, surely! Now, who's going to be first to this? Neymar. And Jamal. McAllister. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. No, not quite on the same wavelength.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Couldn't squeeze it through. And this is Kane. Now, what about a counter-attack? Milan needed that. They really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Hakimi. Well, that pass isn't the best. Not where it came from.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Marquinhos. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Drogba. And he is dashing. It's Drogba! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Goal kick as confirmed by the referee. Anderson is there and he can pick it up. The less said about that pass, the better.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Bellingham. Alaba is a perfect combination of brain and brawn.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di
Hakimi,
recupero.
2 minutes to be added on. Driving on and making good progress. Can he get it? There's the shot! He's done very well to get to that.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Corner number 4 coming up here.
Well, he certainly was.
And that's that. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. And this place is bound. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. There's the whistle.
Well, this 4-4-2 formation is often used in the modern era defensively, but it used to be the gold standard of formations a generation or so ago, Peter, and it does allow the fullbacks to play a key role in attack.
Yeah, they offer most of the width, don't they?
Exactly. You want them to be high up the pitch so they can get themselves into the final third whenever possible. This will, of course, ask an awful lot of the centre halves and the central midfielders, who need to drop into position and cover the spaces.
And here's Mbappe. Mbappe receives it in a wide position. He is just caressing the ball. Mbappe stood his ground strongly. Now it's Bellingham. Oh, super ball! Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And here's Kane, and it's Bellingham. Tacho makes a dash for it. No, he's just misjudged that one. Tacho kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Played out towards the right wing. Maradona, he's found some space. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Shot, surely! Is it in? Yes, it's an own goal!
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make the difference.
Can he get on the end of the chance? It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Great vision. Messi was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. The sides separated then just by that one unfortunate moment. And the score is 1-0. Kane showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And here's Kane. Mbappe! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Zanetti.
Besiktas definitely like their pressing from the front.
It's relentless at times, Jim, isn't it? High energy, high intensity.
Standard practice nowadays, Peter. Make sure you don't give your opponents any time to...
It's Rashford! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. Alonso! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
Well, I think the defence deserves credit for the way they were quick to close him down.
Serginho is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Now it's Messi. Half an hour played now. Now it's Kane. This looks promising. Oh, a gilt-edged chance! Mbappe! A real chance and a real let-off.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack. I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Hakimi. And it's Hakimi. Good running, strong and purposeful. Always onto this. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Messi. And the ball is out of play.
Munich can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Messi gets a good foot in there.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Bellingham. Anderson. Now it's Mbappe. That's a good ball. Zanetti. Xavi Alonso. Anderson. Now it's Mbappe. Maradona. Distributed tidily. And that's another good win of the ball. Pacho has a look and plays it forward.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. And he's managed to
There
get
will be
free.
1 minute added
Oh,
time.
right place, right time. Maradona. Serginho. This is a promising build-up. Now he's... It's Kane! Loose ball now, and there's a... Oh, he's been caught on it here! Looking for the far post. And it's half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Oh, what a terrific 45 minutes, all triggered by a helter-skelter tempo that has, you know, been very open, end-to-end, ding-dong stuff, with so much to enjoy. It's a cracking watch.
So it has been pretty frantic here. Everybody eagerly awaiting the start of the second half. Back on the way then.
Munich can do themselves a massive favour by grabbing another one here.
Oh, well measured. No way through there. And here's Bellingham. And here's Kane. Good ball, good take. Akanji. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Hakimi. Looking to play him in. Bellingham looking to receive it in space. Anderson. And it's Serginho. Pacho. Kane is onto this. Can he finish? And he hits the net. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Oh, good climb! Zanetti. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And here's Kane. Oh, he's having a go! That's a fair try, but just off target.
Well, distance never seems to be an issue for some players, and he's certainly one of those. The opening was there, I guess.
Thuram! And he couldn't finish.
Thuram has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Van de Ven. Zanetti. And here's Rashford. It's Rashford! Wide, but only just.
Oh, did the keeper have that covered? I'm not sure he did. I think I need a replay on that one.
Besiktas appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Anderson with the slide tackle there. Now that looks a decent ball. Rashford! Hakimi making good progress on the right-hand side. Rashford. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Great defending, strong and determined. Anderson. Bellingham. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Marquinhos. And it's Serginho. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
Substitution from Besiktas. Number
The two
8.
coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Number 23.
Gerrard,
Zanetti.
renowned for his long-range shooting.
Captain.
Bellingham gets into a good
Number
position.
14.
He has found the way through.
Number
Bellingham.
13. Akanji. Coming
There's
on
some
the
great
field.
running on show here,
Number
but
2,
ultimately there was
Torreira.
no way through.
Number 5. Park Ji-sung. Number
Alaba.
15. Trossard. Number 19. Rafinha.
Trossard
Number 11. Williams Saliba.
leading by 2 and the
Substitutions
finishing
taking
line
place.
in sight. And here's Rafinha, and here's Thuram. Thuram unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And this is Gerrard. Shoots! Relentless! Just relentless! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
2 added minutes.
And this is
have been
Maradona.
indicated.
Park Ji-sung in acres of space out wide.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Drogba constantly looking for the ball into the box. And here's Thuram. Tacho. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents.